Hello, stampers and crafters. This is Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And it is such a rainy day in Seattle that it's pretty amazing. I just see nothing but raindrops, and raindrops. And my car sometimes is raining inside too. I have a leak someplace and can't figure that one out. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to get ourselves started on our Hump Day sketches. Now, this is a sketch that is done by craftingwithsarah.com. And I kind of changed it and I took pictures of it, and I hope that you can read this. All right, so that's what we are doing today. So my first card looks like this. And I am doing everything with the sweet, and I think it's Traditions of Christmas. This beautiful designer series paper is what I cut all the die cuts, the beautiful flowers out with. As you know, the specialty paper means that there is gold on one side and then you have different designs on the other. And that's exactly what I did. I also used the gold foil paper or sheets. This is also part of this beautiful paper. And I am really sorry, but I don't remember the name of the suite. And obviously, I can't even find the papers that match it, doggone it. Here they are. So that's what I'm also using with the green on the back, okay? And it's either old olive or mossy metal. So that's what we've got. Then we also have the Christmas Greenery. And this is the exact same piece as this, except for all you have to do is be able to stick this on the die cuts, and you have that. And you can get any color you want, but I decided that I wanted a little bit of blue. So this will be how this fits on top of here. And you just run it through the Stampin' Emboss and cut machine. So it's really easy. And it also has this great big, I don't know, poinsettia with the little flowers sticking out. And there's also one in the in all the Traditions of Christmas designer series paper. Then inside, I just went for a stamp. I used about, just a little piece underneath. And I did May Your Year Be Filled with Magic, because I believe that that is true. This is real red. This is cherry cobbler. So that's what we're going to make today. We're also using our fabulous traditional sparkle sequins. And I just put the gold up here and the red down the side of the foil. So that's what we are going to get ourselves going to right now. Again, everything that you need is on my website. So please just go to the website, www.ktstamps.com, and you have everything that you need. All right. So I have already... I have everything ready to go. So our first thing we're going to do is just put in the insert to the inside of the card. And now I need to find everything. Okay, and all we're going to do is just put some adhesive on the bottom of this. And I'm just going to stick this at the bottom. There you go. Wipe off some of the goobies at the bottom. And now go ahead and just add my adhesive. Oops, this one is just a little bit long, so all I'm going to do is cut this off just a little. There we go. And now we're ready to stick this on. There we go. So we have our inside ready. So now the outside, we are just going to, I'm going to bring in my silicone pad because I really like the way the tape pulls on this and it sticks really nicely. So this is just about a 1/4 inch difference on here, and then I got my gold piece, and my gold piece is, and it's gold foil. I'm just gonna guess at where I want this on the side. So it almost looks like I cut this on both sides. So you just get a little bit of stickiness there. Whoa, I really like it. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, I like this. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. So I am just going to stick this on the red in a diamond shape. Yes, I like this a lot. Awesome. So I have my dimensionals on the back. I have my dimensionals on the back of my die cut that I did. So now all I'm going to do is spend my time taking off these dimensionals. And I hope that you guys are having a good day. I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea. It's really easy to make this card for the holiday. There we go. I like this because I like the red being. You can see the gold with the red and the blue. I like that a lot. Okay, and now from here, we are just taking off this, and then you need to just figure out exactly where do you want it. I want to make sure that this is on the, it's not hanging over the edge. I want to make sure that it is even as it can be with the gold on the side. There we go. So I have that, and now I'm going to get out my tweezers and my traditional sequins, and I'm just putting the gold on the inside, and they're the small gold. And then I really like, I think I'm going to go with a little bit bigger one now. There we go. I'm going to put a bigger one down the side. I like that. So that's how that looks. I think this is just a really easy card to make. I love the sketch. I think the sketch, it just really allows for Christmas. And I'm going to keep this out because my next card will use some of those. So these are the cards that I made for the first one. So thank you everybody who is watching. Merry, merry almost holidays, but it is happy holidays. I love being able to say that. So that's the difference in the two cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. All right, so our next card, I decided, you know me, got to go a little on the weirder side. These are the traditional labels. And I wish, and I'm really sorry, Traditions of Christmas. I know that this is all part of the bundle. I think it comes with this, and this is the gold striped mesh ribbon. So I know it has that. It has dies on both, so this one also has label dies, and I use them. So I used these two right here at the bottom. Okay, and then I just stamped in. You haven't even seen my card yet. So sorry. So then I just stamped Just For You in VersaMark, and then I added some of the metallic embossing powder for you on this. And again, I've used the exact same DSP. So that's what we're doing, and the Just For You comes right from here. So again, the card looks just a little bit different, but I tried to just make a spot on the side and change how you could take a look at the card and if you wanted to do something different with the card. So that's what I did, and I absolutely love this designer series paper, and I want to make sure that I use it up. So from here, I'm going to bring in our real red. Both of the card bases on both cards are real red. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. Then we have the basic white on the inside for both. Basic red on both bottoms. So both bottoms are the basic, or excuse me, are the real red. Then we have the basic white on the top and on the inside. And then we have the Traditions of Christmas, DSP, on the outside. So we're going to go ahead and insert our Merry Christmas. And the Merry Christmas is done again from the traditional labels. And it is 2. And so what you could do is that you could put one on top of the other. You could go ahead, and I'm talking about the stamp when you are loading it on top to ink it. You could have it be right on top of each other, so there's a Merry and a Christmas. You could also do that where this one I doubled it. You could also do the Merry and then the Christmas below, and you could angle it a little bit. You could do some other things with it, but again, it's up to you to make that decision. So I'm going to bring in my fabulous silicone. And remember, whenever you have photopolymer stamp sets, you want to bring in your piercing pad. So there's a little bit of give when you stamp on it, and you'll get a much better seal with the stamp. So as we're finishing this up, love this, love this, love this. We're going to bring in our glue dots. And so we're using this as the paper, the ribbon as the paper. So I'm just bringing out my little, make sure that your glue dots are on the same side. So I'm just going to figure out which way I want this. I think I'm going to move it over just a little bit. And that means I need to move the top over. So there we go. And then from here, we are going to adhere this down. And I just make sure that I tape the bottom of the ribbon down. There we go. So I have this, and then I'm going to put this on the card base. Whoops, this is not very good. Sorry, okay, well, it's just gonna stay. It's a little crooked. I'm not gonna peel it off. All right, with this, you need your heating tool. You need the embossing additional toolkit, and you're going to VersaMark this, then put the gold, wow, embossing powder. Then you're going to heat set it. And then it comes up with this beautiful, nice little bumpy type of an ink. God, I am not making much sense today. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But it rises. So it's a nice, so when you rub your finger over top of it, you can feel it being raised. It gives it just a little bit of dimension. And then what I did was that I just adhered this on, but I also let the outside, I didn't adhere the outside, so it kind of floated just a little bit. Then I'm going to put this right in the middle, and I tried to get the points at the same place, and then I tried to keep it on here, but I didn't do as nice of a job as I did on the other one. I folded my ribbon. I'm going to put it right on top of the red, and that's just going to, on the red cardstock, this is just going to look like it is a little bit of a tie, and it's just going to melt down the sides, so it really accents not only the gold here, but also the gold in the embossing. So now I'm bringing these back, and these, again, they are called the traditional sparkle sequins. And this was the mesh gold striped ribbon. And now I need to find my tweezers. You know, it's so amazing that you work in this small little area and you keep losing everything. So, whoops, and I shot that baby. I'm going to go with a smaller one this time. So I'm putting the one of the, I think it is Pool Party down at the bottom, and then our Old Olive right here on the sides. I tried one in the middle and it just didn't look that great. And that's our card. So I tried to make it as easy as possible, one that you could put together really fast. What took me the longest was die cutting and then embossing and the heat tool. So that's what took the longest. Outside of that, it went together really, really, really fast. Sorry, I have to get these back on because I'm not putting them in here very well. There we go. So that is our second card. So the first card and then the second. So I hope you really like this. This has been so much fun. I love putting together Christmas cards. I thought about doing a red bow down at the bottom here. You could also do that. But I just think they're nice, simple cards that look beautiful. And here are the other two that you can just see. Here are my cards for today. Oh, you guys, thank you for being with me. And I hope that you have enjoyed these ideas today. Again, my name is Kevon. I'm from www.ktstamps.com. My whole motto in stamping has always been creating cards for you. And again, please go to my blog, get all the measurements that you need, like the post, comments about the post, like the my YouTube, tell me about what you think, post your pictures. So please, guys, have a fabulous Wednesday. And again, I love doing cards for you. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.